There is optimism in downtown St. Paul tonight. Mayor Cully Herzoffice confirms the state legislature's bipartisan bonding bill includes $50 million improvements in the heart of downtown. Most of the money is earmarked for improvements to Roy Wilkins Auditorium with the remaining Grand Casino Arena, but the total will still fall $150 million short of what the city and the Wild asked for. But it's not stopping the Wild's owner from continuing to invest in the area, including a big new purchase just down the street. Kent Erdahl is there live to explain for us. Kent.
Yeah, owner Craig Leipold wanted to eventually buy a hotel, and that's exactly what he's done. And not just any hotel, but the hotel, the St. Paul Hotel, a piece of history here. Now, Leipold actually owns a house up top, so there's something there. And he's leading a team of investors. We don't know exactly what they paid for this or how much they're investing. We do know they're promising big upgrades to the lobby, the amenities, and all of the rooms starting later this year. Downtown St. Paul without the St. Paul Hotel is hard to imagine.
I think it's such a beautiful building. It's very historic, and that breakfast menu is just amazing.
Grace Van Til and her classmates at the St. Paul Conservatory are happy to hear the inside is now set for some upgrades.
Super excited. A little makeover time? Yes, love.
It needs a lot of renovation, a lot of work. It is an old building.
And Mayor Cully hopes giving it new life will help keep notable visitors to the city staying here overnight.
This used to be the premier place in which when people would come and entertain, when people would come play sports, they would stay at that hotel. Well, that hasn't been the case for a really long time.
Minnesota Wild owner Craig Leipold acknowledges his new hotel's strategic importance, and not just in courting NHL teams, saying in a statement, the St. Paul Hotel and Rice Park are key parts of both our history and our shared vision for a thriving entertainment district and city. And speaking of that vision,
I'm really bullish on our future.
The leader of the St. Paul Downtown Alliance says it's significant that the bipartisan bonding bill at the Capitol currently includes $40 million to help renovate Roy Wilkins Auditorium and another $10 million for the arena complex, even though it's still far short of the $200 million the city and Wild owner are looking for.
The arena package is going to come together. It just has to. Alternative is really just dire. So I'm really confident we'll find a way, whether it's this session or in the future. Maybe it's a little bit now, maybe it's a little bit later.
In the meantime, they'll keep courting private investments like this.
The more people see the partnerships and the investments happening, the more they want to be a part of our city as well. And so we need to keep the momentum going.
And that momentum really has been going for a little while now. The county recently committed $250 million to projects right around downtown, including the riverfront. You add in the city's investment and the Wild on top of the private investments, and the Downtown Alliance says they have now topped $1 billion in commitments to revitalize downtown.
A lot of investment going into that area. Kent, thank you.